and welcome to TrailerZ, where we judge first and watch movies second. My name's John Murray.
And I'm Jesse Stevens.
And this week we watched the trailers to Dracula Untold
And Annabelle.
My father was a great man. A hero, so they say. Sometimes the world doesn't need another hero. Sometimes what it needs is a monster.
My prince.
Oh, I've missed you.
Something troubles you.
The Sultan is preparing for battle and requires 1,000 boys for his army, including your son.
Run to your mother.
Look away!
So this week's trailers proves once again that Hollywood can take any idea and just drive it into the ground.
Yeah.
So Jesse, what did you think of the trailer to Dracula Untold?
I like it and I dislike it.
Yeah.
I dislike it and like it. I
Explain.
like it and I dislike it.
That's all for us, folks.
I like Dracula.
Right.
You know, the whole story behind it. The only thing of the trailer I did not like was the CGI bats. You know, when he slams his hand into the table and then the bats form up as a fist and slam the ground.
Gets a little Hollywood.
Yeah, that's a little too Hollywood for me.
I'm in the same boat. I definitely have always had a fascination with Dracula.
Yeah.
I've always thought it was really interesting, especially the backstory of how he became
Bram
Dracula.
Stoker's Dracula.
Exactly.
He's awesome.
Now, what's interesting is Dracula was based on Vlad the Impaler, a real-life ruler, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of where he started at in the Bram Stoker's Dracula. Yeah. But they've kind of taken that and forgotten the whole backstory of that, and just they're doing the backstory of just Dracula, the character.
Mm-hmm.
So in this movie, he seems like a decent guy that kind of goes to the dark side, if you will, to protect like his family.
Yeah, his family and the whole city.
Definitely into retelling the story of Dracula because I think it's been long enough.
Yeah.
And it can get us away from the whole Twilight series and make vampires cool again.
If he sparkles, I'm out.
You can't protect us.
I'll find a way.
I have been waiting an eternity for a man of your strength to arrive.
Welcome to your life.
What is it you are seeking?
I want the power to destroy my enemies and save my family.
There's no turning back.
Drink, Dracula.
Welcome to your life.
What's happening to you?
I'm the thing men fear. Not a ghost. Something else.
So I'm kind of split on this one. The trailer looks really good.
Yeah.
But it does seem to get quite Hollywood at the end.
Yeah.
We were talking about this earlier, how every fantasy series has to devolve into just a huge battle.
Yeah.
Like, why can't it just be a story about Dracula?
Just straight story.
Right.
I'd be fine with it. Like how he became
Exactly.
Dracula. I mean, well, you got to have a battle in this movie because he is saving the city from people that are, invading it and about taking over. So it makes sense.
So actually, that was actually kind of similar to Vlad the Impaler. So maybe it was, or was Vlad? No, Vlad was. I don't even remember. I don't know the backstory well enough. But it'd be interesting to see how this one turns out.
Yeah.
But based on the trailer, what do you think? You give it a recommendation?
I actually would recommend it, I think.
I would give it a very tentative recommendation.
So I'm going to put it about right there.
About a little to
Not
the
right
left,
there.
little, and
There's a room where the light won't find you.
I see the devil inside him!
Walls come tumbling down.
Do you think you are alive because you can fight? You are alive because of what I did to save you!
The world.
Never forget who I am.
The second trailer we watched was to another prequel story, this time to the wildly popular Conjuring movie.
John, wake up.
What?
Next door, I heard a scream.
Stay here. Go check it out.
John? Is everything all right?
Oh my God, you're covered in blood.
Go back inside. It's not mine. It's not. Go back inside and call an ambulance right now. Go!
I like your dolls.
You survived. You don't come out the other side of something like this weaker. What is there left to be scared of?
This is the last of them. How did that get in there? I swear I threw it out.
Things must have got mixed up. There, she fits right in.
Jesse, have you seen The Conjuring?
Yes, I have.
I have not seen The Conjuring. You're the horror guy.
Oh, I love horror movies.
I'm not a big horror fan. So The Conjuring was supposed to be a pretty good movie, right?
It's not bad. It's better than I thought it was.
It's yeah, quote unquote based on a true story of
Yeah.
Ed and Lorraine Warren. I believe the famous ghost hunters. They wrote.
Oh yeah,
stuff.
you're right.
The married couple. So the way I understand it is, at the beginning of that movie, there's kind of an opening case about a doll possessed. Like I said, I've never seen the movie. I've just heard people talk about it.
I can't remember. I have seen it. It's been a while though.
Okay, but the doll does appear in the movie, I believe. And so this is the prequel to tell the backstory about the doll.
The doll is in a case.
Okay.
And they go to this guy's house, the man hunter,
Ed Warren.
Ed Warren, and it's in a case, and someone asked him about it. It's like, oh,
The
who's that?
hunter
It's
of
like, oh,
ghosts.
that's that evil doll, because he collects these possessed items and
Gotcha,
keeps them in
gotcha.
this room.
Okay. So this is the story about the doll and like the first family that owned it or a previous family that owned it,
Yeah.
apparently.
There are things happening that I can't explain.
We should talk to someone.
I don't think what you're experiencing is a ghost.
Sometimes demons can attach themselves to objects.
What do I do? Protect your family.
So what do you think of the trailer?
Like you said, I love horror movies. I think it was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not a horror fan, but I gotta say there was one moment in particular in the trailer at the end there that gave you a little creepy feeling.
That was a little creepy. I'm not gonna
when the
lie.
little girl turned into the
yeah.
ghost or whatever, like as the door closed. That was a cool shot. I gotta
Started
say.
running at her. Oh, that was creepy.
Yeah. So I think it's going to depend on if you're a horror fan or not. I don't think this is going to be for everybody. But what do you think? Recommendation?
I do recommend it.
I would recommend it on the basis that you're a horror fan.
Yes.
If you're a guy like me who's not going to watch it, you probably won't watch it. But
Yeah, you
otherwise,
will.
give it a thumbs up.
Who are you?